stirring the coffee with chopsticks using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee. At the molecular level. Goat morning. I am the Sultan. We will get started, but first, coffee. Actually, this is Air Capital blend from the Roastery Coffee Company. A smooth, clean, and mild flavor with a deep, fruity, and bold finish. A whole bean bag, 2 pounds, sent to me from Kansas City, from our friend in Kansas City. So let's see how this is. A first of this particular blend.
My God, that is the best coffee I've ever tasted.
Nice, nice. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. 2024, here we are. We ended 23 strong. We're going into 24 hard, like this.
Great ass!
Why are we going in hard? Why am I going in on hard? Let me give you an example. For instance, I want to live 2 to 3 blocks from my aging parents, be able to work from home. Behind the house is a 70-acre nature preserve in the backyard. Be able to do my mom's 5-mile walk with her every morning. My 88-year-old father will work out with me 3 to 4 times a week. There will be Sunday dinners at my house, Friday night cocktails on the river for the sunset, morning sunrise coffee with mom on the beach. It's a quiet neighborhood, close to many Daybreak Ranch locations in Central Florida that I'll be looking at. I will have an administrative studio and a chef's kitchen for my wife. Plenty of acreage for wife to rehab and foster animals for good owners, as we are both animal lovers. Perfect space to build a broadcasting studio, enough property for a small guest house, which will be built 20 minutes from an international airport, close to a high-end conference and retreat centers such as the Hilton, Ramada, Marriott, etc. Short drive to Orlando, Boca, Lauderdale, Miami. Screened-in pool and areas to regularly mastermind with my father and other influencers. And I put a link of the house that I'm looking at or something nearby. Very specific goals. If your goals are not specific, if they don't have a date on them, they're nothing but nagging wishes that just carry over year to year, and then you eventually just get tired of them. Doesn't matter what that goal is. Losing weight? Like what? Like losing weight? Bettering yourself? Growing out a beard? Getting into a healthy relationship? Ending a toxic relationship or a marriage? I love this that I encountered once on a dating site. A woman, not a bad-looking middle-aged woman, pretty, long hair, looks like she has a nice figure, but her dream dinner guest is Jesus. Whew. Jesus got me beat on that one. I don't know if I can beat Jesus on that, unless she's talking about the landscaper that mows her lawn once a week. I don't know. But I do have a funny feeling she's talking about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, right here. That's her dream dinner guest. Gentlemen, that is the worst kind of woman to hook up with. The worst. I love this cartoon. Aren't you guys a little old to be listening to a rock and roll band? The guys say, we are the band. The arena tonight, 60s rock and roll band. They are the band. That's pretty funny. If you see men with big beards, you don't see instant gratification junkies. This guy thinks before he speaks. He expects nothing fast. He has long-term goals he quietly chips away at, and he paces himself. That is what a big, massive, epic, beautiful beard speaks, if it could speak. Ladies, look for a man with a beard, a good-looking beard. You won't be disappointed. Just a reminder that Drop Dead Faithful is always better than Drop Dead Gorgeous. When that woman gives you a letter of divorce and wants to take 60% of your shit, how does that Drop Dead Gorgeous stuff work for you? Just saying. Drop Dead Faithful. How is Drop Dead Faithful determined? Through the dating and or courtship period. You will see how faithful she is to you. If there's a breach of faithfulness, you just quietly move on. If you don't do that to her, she will do that to you. The only reason why a woman leaves you is that because she thinks that she can do better. It hurts. It fucking sucks, especially if you dumped years into a woman and dreams and pictured yourself with her in the future. I will tell you right now, it hurts like a mother. It does. Vet for faithfulness, not for beauty. Beauty means nothing, and it fails. The wall is unforgiving. Beauty, favor is deceitful, and beauty is nothing but vanity, but a woman that shuns sin, fears the Lord, is to be praised. Fellow from Germany writes this: we broke up shortly after she realized that you opened my eyes and exposed her indirectly. Every time I was watching your channel, she got really angry and annoyed. Slow clap, baby. Meanwhile, I refer to you as a philosopher and a coach. To my closest ones, I refer to you as a role model and a father figure. To this day, I use and apply your quotes in daily life. One love, George. Honestly, even though I don't know you personally, you have had a big impact on my life over the past 7 years, and you have helped me through some rough and tough times. I can't thank you enough. Greetings from Germany. Girlfriends usually don't like their men watching this channel. A few awakened women do. You know why? Because they have sons, brothers, fathers, male coworkers, male friends that they love and care about. If you love someone, don't you want the best for them? I know I do. Let's say you recommend this YouTube channel to a friend, and he asks, what's it about? What would you say? Put your answer down below. What is this channel about? In 2022, at 62 years old, I'm now going on 64 years old, I built the body of my dreams in 2022 at 62 years old. I'm now 2 years beyond that. For me, it was to be lean, trim, muscular, and under 200 pounds. And guess what? I did it only with resistance bands. This past year, I started working out with weights again. But the way that I got down to a lean, trim, strong, muscular body was with resistance bands. Don't think it has to be iron and steel and stacks of plates. Don't think that. Here's the proper 3-step way to apologize at any age. I had to do it a few years ago to a couple people, but this is how you apologize to people, and you are never too old. You never have a high enough status where you are exempt from apologizing to people for wrongdoing. The proper way to apologize is this. It's 3 steps. Number 1, I'm sorry. Number 2, I was wrong. Number 3, it won't happen again. Do not expect them to trust you right away. If there was a breach of confidentiality or some kind of betrayal, it may take months and even years for them to even be able to refer to you even as an acquaintance again. Or you might have lost somebody forever. You don't know. But there are consequences to all of your actions and reactions. I love this one. When you are single and people tell you there's plenty of fish in the sea, here's a picture of those fish. I'm a good guy. I love my mama. I love Jesus and America too. Join me as I vote conservative this November and bake cakes with nothing but an apron on. You're going to be seeing a lot of that in the next 11 months. A lot of conserva thoughts, conserva hoes, conserva dudes. Be even keeled, my brother. Be even keeled. Go easy with the American flag bathing suits. Go easy with all of the patriotic stuff. Be consistent. Be ready. Be prepared for shit hitting the fan. Use your head. Read between the lines. Lock and load. Water. Dry food. Cash. Gold. I just spoke to a few people. Some of you just went right over your head. One guy says, that picture is photoshopped. And I'm like, you think? Black chest hair and a white beard? You think that was photoshopped? Boy, you're smart. Go to opus.pro, put a link to any of my videos in, and get a minimum of 10 30 to 60-second shorts. Post them on your YouTube channel. Tag me. Within a certain amount of months, you will be making money. Use your affiliate links so you make money. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. In just a matter of months, most bars and nightclubs across California will be required to have drug testing kits available to help customers know if their drink has been spiked. Yeah, that's not too political. The guy who got that through legislation is a billionaire right now. There's an idea for you in your state. Start writing the legislators. You provide the drink testing kit. Instant billionaire. Thank me later. The best way to find a Russian Orthodox church nearest to you is to go to assemblyofbishops.org and then go to directories on the top toolbar, then use the drop-down menu to find parishes, then put in the zip code, and it will show you all the Orthodox churches in your area. And there's a way to check only Russian churches. Just uncheck all the jurisdictions shown in the search results, then click on ROCOR, R-O-C-O-R, Russian Orthodox Church outside Russia. Then click on ROCOR and Moscow, and you'll get a list of ROCOR and Moscow Patriarchate churches. Both are superb, but be very patient in your search for a congregation. Again, thank me later. Quick little message. The online men's community, the men's development arena, is so rich in resources and wisdom only if you follow and participate with the right content creators and media producers. Resist negative, divisive programming. Like, follow, and subscribe to the good stuff, such as my channel. Subscribe to it right now. Just while you're doing it, just sub right now. Now, regarding red pill teaching, if it makes you bitter and cynical, then it's not true red pill teaching. You use red pill teaching to better yourself, not support or perpetuate your cynicism and hate, which can really leave you hopeless. I have found red pill teaching to be very refreshing, hopeful, and strengthening. When I see video after video of guys slamming it, because it's very popular now to like bang on the red pill a little bit, the first thing I think is that they don't really understand it. It's kind of like Proverbs. It's a book of comfort, not proof texts for your cynicism and anger. So be hopeful, my brother. The red pill is a praxeology of hope. I told my girlfriend she tattooed her eyebrows on a little bit high. She looked surprised. Here's a theory that I have. Russia's proxy war with the United States will take place in Poland, just like we are actually fighting Russia on Ukrainian soil. Russia will have its war with us in Poland, exactly like the U.S. proxy war in Russia is taking place in the Ukraine. It's going to be first at Warsaw. It's going to be flattened, obliterated, every airstrip, every airport, every military base. You know, we have 10,000 troops in Poland. I hope the hell not, but I bet it's on the table of options at the Kremlin. I rarely talk about geopolitical issues, but I really think it's going to happen. Poland does do the bidding of its masters. It doesn't think for itself. It is stuck between the United States and the EU. It doesn't think for itself. I say that with regret because I love Poland and I love the people of Poland. Most of the people of Poland, I should say. And you know why. Fingers crossed, prayers out to Poland. He's got this dream about buying some land. He's going to give up the booze and the one-night stands, and then he'll settle down in some quiet little town and forget about everything. But you know he'll always keep moving. You know he's never going to stop moving because he's rolling. He's the Rolling Stone. Jerry Rafferty, the song Baker Street from 1977. My Lord, that related to me. And most men like me. The Rolling Stone. When you're younger, that makes you happy. When you're older, it just kind of brings a little melancholy. What man after 60 wants to be a Rolling Stone? Not many. I know I don't. Doing businesses? Of course. I'll conquer business mountain after business mountain. But lifestyle and my life, generally speaking, no man wants to be a Rolling Stone. Ever look at a hunk of meat and get excited about how great that bone broth is going to be, how thick and nutritious that stock is going to be? It's almost as if the meat is just something you have to put up with until you roast and boil that bone and the marrow. Take a look at this picture and you tell me if that doesn't look like a great winter meal. Even the next day, drinking that broth cold is like medicine. You won't be able to get the band Black Sabbath out of your head, but they were prophetic many, many years ago. In the late 60s, they wrote a song called War Pigs. It goes like this: generals gathered in their masses. I think compare this to today. Just like witches at black masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction, in the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out and fight? They leave that role to the poor. Time will tell on their power minds, making war just for fun, treating people like pawns in chess, waiting till their judgment day comes. I do believe that there is a special place in hell for politicians that start war. People say, are you anti-Ukrainian? No. I'm anti-Ukrainian government. Am I anti-Israel? No. I love the Israeli people. I love all people. I just can't stand your fucking government. I am sending out an email. I will be sending out an email shortly after I finish the Daybreak Show, talking about you coming on to the Daybreak Show with your show. I'm going to give you the details of it. There's 168 hours in a week, and I am only on my YouTube channel 5 hours a week, which means that Listen My Son is going to become the Listen My Son Network. Just like Church of the Total Man is a church for men, Listen My Son is a network for men. It has a little bit of Bruno flavoring. We're going to add a few more spices to the pot. Your expertise. You have your links and drive people to your channel or your business, and you will be on here 4 times a month, once a week with your weekly show. If you want to do a daily show, you let me know. The show should be 15 to 25 or 30 minutes long, no more. As I say, save the man, not the marriage. I get comment after comment, email after email. Here's one. George, you are literally saving my life. I'm going through a divorce right now, and it's very difficult. Respect and love from your Muslim brother in England. Peace be with you, my friendly acquaintance. You'll get through this. You will make it through this. You will not only survive, but you will thrive. You're going to make it through this. Here's an interesting study that I heard on Twitter from Sandeep Palakodetti, medical doctor and master's in public health. He says, for the last 2 weeks, I've been running an experiment on my chickens. Week number 1, sunlight during normal hours only, where we're at, that's about 9 hours of light per day. Week number 2, normal daylight hours plus an additional 4 hours of red and white light. Week number 1, my chickens created 52 eggs. With the extra light, on the second week, my chickens, the same number of chickens, made 74 eggs. Wow. Work while it is light. You want to get more work done? Have more light. I think that applies to humans too. Amazing. This is amazing. I am in my second week of taking boron and magnesium as kind of a testosterone booster. In another month or 2, I will see where my levels go. I will put the links for the boron and the magnesium glycinate that I'm taking. I take 3 boron tablets. I started taking them in the morning. I switched it to night before I go to bed, along with the magnesium, which also helps sleep. So before I go to bed, 3 boron tablets and 1 magnesium glycinate gel cap before I go to bed. What I'm expecting is to at least one guy Chris Williamson more than doubled his T levels over a couple month period of time. I'm happy if mine goes up 50%. So we'll see what happens. Would I like to double it? Yeah. Would I like to be at about 1,000? Of course I would. If I can do it naturally, I will. Naturally through supplementation, I will. If I can't, then I will take the TRT route. But I am trying everything first. Everything. I also am looking for a workout partner. If you live in Conshohocken, Plymouth Meeting, Norristown, you got to be close. Because if there's any distance, you're not going to do it. I'm looking for a workout partner. If you are interested in being a workout partner and being at the gym at 4:30 a.m., 4:30 a.m., let me know. Email me, alpha5477@yahoo.com, and we will work out 3 to 4 times a week. If you want a workout partner, you don't have to be in great shape. I don't care if you're a lard ass. It doesn't matter to me. I'll turn you into a thin, trim, muscular, lean guy. I just like working out with people. So if you would like to be a workout partner with me and you live in a Philadelphia suburb and you can make it 3 to 4 times a week at 4:30 a.m., let's make this shit happen. Be on the lookout for my newsletter, which is coming out. As soon as I stop this recording, I'm going to be sending it out. And my email is always on that. I'll be proposing a couple things. Change your life, man. Are you just going to keep going forever? Think about where you can be this time next year. You can actually experience something that's going to flip a switch inside of you. So you will be unrecognizable by this time next year. It's very possible. And with that, finish your coffee, and I'll see you on the next Daybreak Show, your home of sanity, clarity, and reason.
To kutno czy to gniezno, niech się łączy w noc bezgwiezdną, ale diabli go nie wezmą, tylko ja. La 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 la, ale diabli go nie wezmą, tylko ja.